we live?
We're live, but we're building audience. So let's build audience. Right?
No.
You're live.
Hey guys, we are live on JWoww's Facebook. Obviously, I'm JWoww. This is the owner of 310 Nutrition, Tim.
Hello.
He is a genius behind the brand. This is his nutritionist, Sierra, and we are going to make 3 phenomenal shakes.
And I'm gonna watch.
And he's gonna watch.
And talk about weight loss and fitness because that's one thing I do know about.
Yes. And she knows all nutrition. And I know what it's like to be pregnant, fat, up, down, all over, and trying to stay healthy, fit for my children, and maintain, which is not easy. All the moms out there know that. Even not the moms, college student, high school students, like in your 40s, 50s, 60s. It's just, with all the food options today and, you know, indulging like I like to do, it's very hard to maintain. So we have these 2 wonderful people here to help with that.
And we know a little something about that.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Do you want to do some sort of introduction on management, weight management, nutrition?
We can go through the shakes and then we can talk about tips, maybe weight loss tips. And you know what we can even do is a Q&A. We can have people ask some questions and we'll answer certain questions.
Yes, so we will have someone behind the phones looking to see if anyone has questions. They'll shout them out and we will try our best to answer them.
And we can start talking about, well, I'll let you 2 ladies go. Nobody was really going to want to.
Start with the chocolate malt.
Yeah, so we're going to start with one of the 310's favorite recipes, I would say, chocolate malt. We will be using 310's vegan chocolate, but they also have a regular.
Yes,
We have whey-based and vegan-based, that's right.
Yep.
So if you're a plant-based, we have a vegan shake for you. And we have a whey-based shake as well.
Okay. So let's get started. The chocolate malt, I'll explain the ingredients, why she is going to be prepping this delicious shake. I'm personally a chocolate lover. It is 1 scoop of
vegan chocolate.
yummy.
Going in.
Half of avocado, which is my favorite.
So here.
1 whole banana. I know, I'm like, I get like really
How
excited when it
fast
comes
can
to.
we peel this avocado?
I'm like the avocado.
Yeah,
peeler
you did it
queen
really fast. So.
because I have one a day. My daughter has half of one. Like, we love avocados in my house. She was telling me earlier that avocado is great in like natural fats.
Yes.
Good source of healthy fats. Bananas.
Avocado, yes, bananas. Avocados, awesome healthy fat. Frozen bananas help a lot too with texture, so frozen bananas are great. They weren't frozen at this time.
Isn't banana good like potassium too?
Yes, good source.
Okay. A cup of
What next?
coconut water,
Pre-measured.
pre-measured. I'm not a coconut water fan actually.
I'm not either. I'm
You
gonna be
aren't
honest,
either?
I'm really not.
So this, I feel like this can go either way. I love this type of recipe with almond milk,
Yeah.
cashew
Cashew
milk,
milk.
regular milk. Coconut water is more, I think, for like the hydration.
Yeah.
If you're looking for like a post-workout, hydrating, like putting it, what?
I think so. No, I think you're absolutely right. And another thing is I think some people get freaked out by avocado in a
Yeah.
Oh my God, avocado and smoothies, ice cream, pudding.
Holy.
It doesn't really have a huge flavor.
No,
It
it's
doesn't
texture
really-
more than anything,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
healthy fats, right?
Yeah.
Healthy fats and the texture, and it makes your smoothies creamy. And I personally love smoothies
yeah.
creamy. I like protein shakes super creamy, and there's no flavor really with the avocado, so it just brings a better texture.
And
Good,
I mean,
yeah.
this is a real healthy meal. You're talking about protein, and that's the difference. 310's clean protein, no soy, no sucralose, artificial flavors, artificial sweeteners. It's the cleanest protein out there. That's the big separator between 310 and other things. It's clean.
Clean. All right.
Absolutely.
We have ice and this funky new Vitamix blender.
Yeah, it's pretty good. honestly.
It's like the blind leading the blind over here.
We know what we're doing.
We know.
Kind
I'm
of.
not really sure actually.
Not a little bit. All right. Well,
If it's on, that would.
I'm gonna let her figure it out.
Oh my god.
this is your blender.
It's my blender, but I'll let you figure it out.
You wanna open this thing? I have avocado all over my hands.
And a 310 shake is always best in a
310.
shaker.
Shaker.
Do you
Yeah.
what about your shaker that's all like wore
My
out?
shakers are so old, and he sends me new ones all the time. But I have like my favorite, like 5 that I rotate every day. They put in the dishwasher and I rotate them. But it's like, can you please replace that with a newer
She
one?
loves her
I
wore
know.
out shaker.
I do.
And the new shakers don't wear out; they last longer. But she likes her vintage.
Yeah, 3,
shaker.
4 years old shakers. So I would actually, me personally, and you guys are actually professionals, but if you're gonna use the water as the base, I love these for post-workout.
Totally, because that's when your body's craving that protein.
Yeah, the
Quick
protein,
breakdowns.
but not like the
fat.
milks, not any of that. It's like the hydration part where it's like water or coconut water, and it just brings like the hydration back as well with the protein. I love I'm just personal opinion, my almond milk, cashew milk, coconut milk ones in the morning for breakfast.
Yeah.
Totally.
Because
Best way to start
they're
the day.
creamier, they're thicker. I feel like they make me like, you know,
Does it smell?
like
So good.
so yeah, it lasts longer. I feel my hunger when I drink the one with the milk in the morning.
Mhm.
I'm not hungry for a long
Yeah,
period.
keeps you fuller for longer.
Yeah,
So you want to try coconut water?
I will.
Let's see. You with avocado and shake, you're not going to taste so much coconut water. But
All right, it's really good.
It's really good. And
Still
good thing about
in,
coconut
still
water,
in.
like you said, is hydration. Like coconut water is great hydration.
It is. So I think it's good.
It's good, right?
We have another really good one.
I've had like
Super
100 of them,
simple.
so I know exactly what it tastes like.
Perfect. So I'm gonna clean up while you guys talk a little bit about 310, and we're gonna prep for our new one
New
that
flavor.
are coming out.
Ooh,
You
we
wanna
do
talk
have
about
a
that
surprise.
one?
Let's talk about that one in a minute. We do have a surprise.
That's actually coming up next. So while I clean up,
We can absolutely talk
Prep
about
it.
that one. All right, awesome. So first we'll talk about the differences in 310 and other shakes. Clean shakes, a lot of times 310 is a cost-effective shake, under $2 a meal. And the biggest thing, like we said, it's as famous for what's not in it as what's in it. Like a lot of times you'll get a weight loss or a healthy shake and it's loaded with sugar or fructose. 310 super clean, $2, around $2 a shake, which is really good because other shakes they claim to be clean and some are, even if they
We're
even
not.
have fructose in it.
guys.
You're right.
Some of them are $120 a bag, believe it or not, and I don't want to mention any names, but yeah, 310 is different like that. 310 shake does. We'll talk about some of the other products, but when Jenny comes back, we'll share probably our most exciting flavor ever because it takes all our shakes taste great, but we'll talk about one in a moment. Let's let everyone wait. So what are we going to do next for everybody? We already made an amazing shake. Maybe we'll do a quick Q&A. Anyone have any quick questions? We'll let Danielle or Ruby give us a good question, or maybe Kirk might look at a question
Got
that you
any
might want us to
ones?
answer. Kirk, is there a good question on there that you might want us to answer?
Not as of yet. No.
He's
Right, so-
I think he's snapping. Do people snap?
We're learning.
Yes.
So I learned to snap yesterday. Can I tell him to follow me in my snap?
Listen, you can do whatever you want. You're the owner.
All right, I just started
This is your
snapping
world.
yesterday. So if you like fitness, nutrition, entrepreneurship, my snap's Tim Sharif, TIM, SHARIFLA, where I'm from. So follow me on Snap.
Easy.
Not that any of you are gonna write that down and do it, but anyways. yes.
Okay, so we actually don't need the blender for this one because we want to show it in its original state, and because it is your new baby,
It is.
you should announce it.
It is probably our most popular flavor ever. It's like a dessert shake, salted caramel, tastes amazing. It's like a freaking salted caramel
Oh my god, so
milkshake
good. Yes.
without the sugar, without all the BS, high in protein, mixed with water. If you guys are in search the 310 Nutrition community on Facebook, join it, ask about salted
Yeah,
caramel.
it's a huge hit.
Huge hit.
Huge
Probably
hit.
the biggest ever.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, our chocolate and vanilla is awesome.
Yeah, but this is rave reviews. Yeah,
Totally.
absolutely.
So it's salted caramel. We are going to make the basic one that like everyone knows if you're leaving the gym or just hurrying up. You're gonna pour it in your shaker. You're gonna pour the scoop, the water, the ice, shake it, and go.
Very time effective.
It's as
Very.
simple as this. We'll do one really quickly.
But picture salted caramel. Oh my god, there are so many amazing recipes out there for it. You can do almond milk, regular milk, coconut milk. You can make it with banana. You can do the, what do you like, chai seeds. You can do avocado for creamy because I think of desserts when I think of salted caramel.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I would do like a very dessert,
Ooh, what about, like, a
creamy.
peanut butter in there.
Oh my God.
That would be good.
I'm so fat at heart. Like, it's just like, but like when you think of that, like that's, to me, salted caramel, and you can just, there's like endless recipes if you guys want to go on the community board and add your own recipes with this when you try it and get it.
Totally. That smells. It
Super
smells
simple.
so good. It's the
This
best.
is my first time trying
It is. So
Oh my god.
it's like our dessert shake. Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
That's better
Dessert's the
than the late night cravings for ice cream
Yep.
or milkshakes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want salted caramel for breakfast. You know,
Blend it.
Yeah, and ice.
I like
Definitely have to have ice.
Blend it with like a little bit of almond milk, and I just picture like a just delicious
Super creamy,
smoothie,
yeah.
like a late night snack, like you said.
And you know what's awesome? The starter pack, we gave a link for it. It's 80% off, $19. You will get salted caramel in that starter pack, and it's linked right now on the live feed. So
Better with the ice, even.
it's 80% off, and it is your chance to basically try everything. And we can talk about some of the other products in the starter kit if we have one available. Do we have a starter kit here?
We do, but we actually have questions.
Oh, we
want
do.
questions. Answer.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
I love questions.
Let's hear them.
People want to know what JWoww's favorite flavor is.
I was actually gonna say chocolate, but I just tried salted caramel, and it might be my new favorite. I actually can't wait to go home with my daughter, take one, open it up, try, because my daughter loves these shakes, so I like to use it with like avocado. We're big almond milk people in my house. Almond milk, banana. My daughter loves bananas, so the creamier, the richer. You can put it in the fridge, make it like a pudding or an ice cream. I think that's gonna be a huge hit in my house.
So
Definitely.
good.
So yeah, it just beat my chocolate, which I really didn't think anything could
And it was
beat.
so simple. All we did was add water and ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine.
And I don't like mine like that.
Yeah.
So for me to like it like that,
Right.
yeah.
And then imagine adding like all those other things too. It's
Yeah.
just great.
Now, do you make salted caramel and vegan?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
It's the whey-based
Getting there.
one. But yeah, you'll get to try it in the starter kit too.
Very cool. All right, we have.
Another question
Oh.
from Christy. On average, how long does it take to see results and feel the results?
Ooh, that's a good question. I can answer that. You can
Yeah.
too. You can
Well,
too.
I just had my son less than 4 months ago, just about 4 months, not yet. And for me, I maintained my weight through my whole pregnancy with 310. I did 2 shakes a day, 3 meals. And I probably gained, I think, about 25 pounds with my son. With my daughter, I was not as strict, and I we're not going there. So after the fact, after my son, I started drinking the vegan shakes before I could even work out, because you really can't work out till like 4 to 6 weeks after you have a baby. And I just felt great, honestly, through my whole pregnancy and through up until today when I'm drinking them. It's, if you eat, I don't want to say a clean lifestyle, because there's so many temptations in the world. Like, you want to enjoy it, but if you eat healthy as best as you can, but really substitute those bad cravings
That's what it's about.
with these shakes, I guarantee you're gonna feel that much better. And then when you start feeling better, it's almost like you want to push yourself.
Yeah, you want to keep it up.
Yeah, so it's like baby steps. Like, if you are an ice cream lover at night, try making ice cream or the salted caramel or vanilla or chocolate
Into an ice cream.
into an ice cream. And then when you start losing that weight and you feel better and you're not feeling so heavy, start supplementing. Like, I don't want to do pizza anymore. Let me do a shake, or let me do grilled chicken and things like that. So I always recommend that, because if you go like full on, that's when people tend to
Totally.
rebound.
Right.
And you nailed it. It's about what you're replacing with the food. So
Yeah.
it's a tough question when you say what are your results. Well, if you drink a shake and you eat pizza after,
Yeah.
There's
know,
no
Defeats the
results.
purpose.
Yeah.
Yes.
if you're replacing the pizza with the shake, you're going to get results.
Yeah,
And the
exactly.
biggest thing you can do to lose weight really is cut out those simple carbs, right?
Yep.
And that's what, there's less than 1 gram of sugar in 8 grams of carbs in a shake. You're replacing that with carb-loaded simple carbs that just turn into sugar and create fat. So how you get faster results is by exchanging the sweet tooth for a milkshake for a sweet
Return.
310 salted caramel
Yeah,
shake.
so I always recommend look at it, not even in a scientific way, but just look at it like, just take away man-made stuff as best as you can. So
Good one.
breads, sugars, white sugars. If you just start removing those little by little out of your diet and replacing them with natural sugars, whether it's if you want to go to like the Truvia, Stevia, but not even that, just do it fruit. You're gonna see a difference. Fruits, I love getting my sugar from. Honey, coconut oil, things like that. Removing the other oils out of your life, the other just trans fats and just breads, white bread, wheat bread, multi-grain bread. Like I don't like really any of that stuff
No,
anymore.
and it's addicting. So once you stop, you don't like it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
think of carbs like drugs, right?
Yeah.
If you really want to cut those out of you have to get through that time
21
of getting
days.
over it. 20
They
minutes
say
totally.
21 days to break a bad habit. If you can get through those 3 weeks of like not having white sugar, not having just bread products, and like I said, do it in baby steps.
Yep.
You don't
I
want
think
that.
that's a really important part.
Yeah. And when you get, for me, a shake in between, like it's not as hard.
Yeah.
So another thing is you can learn a lot of this. Just join the 310 Nutrition community. It's a group. There's 45,000 women in there. Basically all women. It's a girls'
We
world.
love talking.
This is a girls' world and us men just live in it. That's what it seems like sometimes.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that's actually very accurate. That's a fact.
I mean, look at so go 310 Nutrition community. It's a group. Go like that group. And it doesn't cost you anything to go in there and just learn about food and eating and what you replace your food with and everything that Jenny's talking about. There's thousands of women that are ready to share their real results with 310 Nutrition.
And
it
recipes.
works.
There's
Tons of recipes.
Like if you're stuck, you know, like I
board with the same
Yeah.
shake. Nope.
that you have endless recipes just to have fun for your family. You don't have to have them in shake form either. Where I'm learning with my daughters how to replace ice cream, how to replace pudding, how to like just make cakes with it. Like 'cause anything that you can think of, you can actually do with
this protein.
with this protein. And just we're not even that, just with different recipes. Like I want pizza, but I want the healthier version. These women will talk to you and help you out with that.
Absolutely.
Totally. The women are so helpful.
Oh,
You're in
yeah.
the community
Yeah.
all day.
We do a
So
lot, yeah.
Sierra's a 310 nutritionist that spends her day in the 310 community, which is a
Yes.
Facebook group.
Yes.
All day you're in there, right?
All
Helping,
day, yeah.
helping women.
We
learn
have
about
some,
food.
we have some amazing members in there. I mean, they're in there, like you said, giving
Just
recipes
advice,
for healthier
tips.
versions of what you want to eat. You don't have to give up everything all completely. It's a really good system of support and guidance too. I mean, it can be hard, really hard when you're trying to make this step towards a better lifestyle change, you know, and those women are there to support you 100%. So it's a great place to visit.
Yeah.
And you can talk to Sierra in there all day long.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm in there all day.
Do you want to make our third?
Yeah, I think we should. I think
Okay, so me and Sierra kind of just made this one up, but actually we have a few questions we'd like to answer before we do our third shake.
Oh, that's a good question.
I got one for the owner. It says here, my doctor recently told me I have to get off sugar. Said there's a lot of sugar and other shakes out there. Are these shakes diabetic friendly?
You just nailed it. Diabetically friendly is one of the best because it really, in diabetes, everyone's focused on sugar, but it's really the net carbs, right? So it's one of the
I didn't
most.
even know that.
Yeah, totally. So it's carbs that turn into sugar. So it's just not just the sugars, and it's one of the best shakes out there, definitely for diabetics. And the thing about it, when people start gaining a lot of weight, that's when diabetes kicks in a lot of time. Type 2 can
Type
go away.
2, yeah.
Yes, when you get
And
lean.
don't go on the medication to fix type 2. Living just a healthier lifestyle and
dietary modifications first.
before you try the medicine, because I don't know. I
Once you're
still
on the
believe
medicine,
that, yeah.
you trust it, you stay on it, you
It's
don't
like
really
a
want
crutch.
Yeah.
It's like I'll go eat that and this and that, and I'll
Yeah,
take.
it
But
treats
like,
it. Doesn't
no.
help. Yeah.
And I gotta give the owner disclaimer. Talk to your doctor about diabetes.
Yeah.
But
Of course.
type 2 is caused from unhealthy eating and getting, in many cases, from getting overweight. And definitely 310 is a good fix for diabetics. So that was a great question.
Yeah,
That was great.
absolutely.
We have another question from Crystal Larson. Is 310 shakes safe for kids?
So actually, I do a lot on my YouTube channel with 310 Nutrition and my daughter. There is the whey protein, which is actually just a dairy protein. And in my household, I actually prefer the vegan protein, which is plant-based. And when you think about it, in my head, when I'm like thinking for my child, what is better for her? Am I going to buy the store-bought, like just in a box cookies?
Came from who knows where.
Yeah, protein bars or just granola bars. And when you read the back, they say they're for kids. When you read the back, the net carbs, the sugars through the roof,
Yeah.
the sodium
High
through the
fructose
roof,
corn syrup.
high fructose corn syrup. So when people try and say, oh my God, you're giving your kid a protein shake, like, or a protein pudding or ice cream, I'm like, what's the alternative?
Yeah.
Your alternative is actually 1,000 times worse. And to be honest, the vegan protein to me is so kick-ass for children. Obviously, I would say talk to your pediatrician,
Yes.
but like if it's
Yeah.
going to be like, I'm gonna give pizza and ice cream, or I'm gonna do
The 310.
yeah,
vegan
310
shake.
vegan pudding with a salad. Like to me, it's a no-brainer.
Absolutely.
But like the same thing with a diabetic. Talk to your pediatrician. Ask like across the board what is healthier. I always say like options for your children, because if my daughter really wants ice cream or pudding, I prefer, just for me and my own experiences, making it with this rather than going to the store
Right.
and buying the bad version. To me, the
And
worst
you're
version.
introducing good choices at a healthy age.
Yeah.
Even if they're not really old enough to know it yet.
Yep.
You're giving them food that they are going to learn to like versus sodas and pizzas.
But that's the thing. So there's like no soda allowed in my house, but because with those high fructose and those sugar and net carbs and all that, that is an addiction. Like
Yeah.
sugar is
Yeah.
an addiction. So if I'm introducing that to my child at 2 years old, 3 years old, and my friends, I have older children, you are setting your child up to become addicted to those sugars.
Yes, absolutely.
And that is what I'm trying to avoid until my daughter can be like, can I get a
Take her
soda?
out, yeah.
And I'm like,
I can see it. I see it right now. People on there are like, you're giving your kids a diet shake. Literally, what we're trying to get. This is a nutritional
yeah,
shake.
there's nothing
Yes.
diet about it.
Yes.
It's not like there's Splenda and all those things in it to replace like the like Diet Coke and stuff, which
Right.
is actually worse. No,
Yes.
this is nutritional.
Nutrients.
And that's what I
Yeah.
sometimes say when people are saying, would you be worried about taking this? I'm more worried about all the other things that people
You're
are
not
eating.
taking it.
So
Exactly.
it's definitely the cleanest protein you can get. But definitely talk to your pediatrician. But it's 310 isn't about a diet product. It's not a magic shake that you're gonna drink and it's gonna melt fat. It's a lifestyle. Like Jenny will tell you,
Yeah.
she's been living it for what, 2 years now.
Yeah.
We met on one. It's been 2 years ago.
Yeah, over 2 years.
Yeah, and you've been a 310
Yeah.
fan from the day that she tried this.
And I did
Now.
both versions. So I did the 310. I'm gonna still eat pizza version
That's
2
right.
years ago, and then now I'm doing like the 310 lifestyle change, but because I feel better and I can keep up with my 2 kids, and this is like that's what it became when I became pregnant. It was I'm not gonna be able to be the way that I am now and keep up with 2 children. It's impossible. You don't have sleep. You have 2 kids. Like you need to feel healthy. You need to feel light on your feet. You don't want to feel sluggish after meals. So I confided in Tim, and I was like, I need to change my lifestyle for my family, for myself, to keep up. I need your help. And he supported me along the way, and this is the result I get. And I still want to lose weight. I still want to gain muscle. It's going to be a long process, but to feel as great as I feel now from having a child less than 4 months ago, like you can't beat that feeling.
Yeah.
And it feels awesome for me too to be part of a company
Yeah.
that can help people like Jenny. And if you see the 45,000 other women in our group, it's a great feeling. So I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
happy to be able to do that. Love you.
Love you.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's awesome.
Before we get emotional,
We don't see each other often,
yeah.
so.
Do you want to make the one that we just randomly made
Yeah,
up?
the
That I'm
one that
sure
we
someone
just
is.
And I will leave you with these 2
Right
beautiful
now.
girls for a moment to make the shake.
Okay.
And I will step back in after because I'm not as pretty on camera as they are. So we will let them do this.
Thanks, Tim.
Yes. So me and Sierra basically, I love fruit when it comes to vanilla, and since we have the caramel and we did the chocolate,
Yep, gotta get a vanilla.
gotta get a vanilla. But I'm not a vanilla fan of anything. I love fruit though with vanilla.
Yes.
And peanut butter. Oh my god.
Yeah, see, I like vanilla
Delicious.
because it seems to be more versatile. I can make more like recipes out of it, things like that. But I mean, they definitely all taste phenomenal. But vanilla, definitely for some variety.
But that's the thing. So vanilla, I feel like you can turn it into anything.
Yeah.
You can go like peanut butter, banana.
Yeah, you can
Going
get
into
super
fruit.
fruity with like the strawberries and all the berries.
So I wanted to make up one that I never did at my house because I'm a chocolate person. The berry banana, right? Berry
Yes,
banana.
berry banana.
So we got a little bit of blueberries. I also don't measure ever.
Well, you
People,
know,
I'm like the Rachel Ray of smoothie.
just toss it in
shake.
there.
Just toss it. Like, so full banana, handful of blueberries, handful of strawberries.
strawberries.
You said seeds.
Yeah, we can do some chia seeds for
Chia
fiber and healthy fats. fiber and healthy fats help you keep feeling full for longer. The fiber binds with the water, so it keeps you feeling full. And then healthy fats, they take longer to digest than carbohydrates say, so it
Should
keeps
you
you full.
sprinkle or what do you do?
Yeah, let's
I don't
let's
know.
do like a pinch.
Is that like a normal?
Let's do like 2 pinches.
Okay.
That's probably about like 1 teaspoon.
And that's what you normally do with. Okay.
One teaspoon to 1 tablespoon.
Okay.
And then we did pre-measure this, I believe, right?
Yes, cashew milk, because this is my first time trying it. 12 ounces. The bags of B10 recommend 12 ounces. But if you're changing the recipes like we do, you can do 8, you can do 16.
Do what you want.
Honestly. Like this
And then ice gives it
Ice.
creamy
texture.
so it's thicker.
Gold.
You can basically eat it. Did it? Oh, it's really frozen.
It's super
It's doing its job. It's freezing. But to the bowl. I feel like
This is
I'm in
my
the
life.
danger zone right now.
You are, actually.
I'm really scared.
Okay, good enough.
Lost one ice cube. It's okay.
All
All
right.
right, there we go.
This fancy blender. This is my
Okay, just a couple tries. We're just-
Ooh, it's purple.
Looks good.
I'm really just kind of obsessed because it's pretty.
I'm a big color person. Like, I will make smoothies based on the color
Yes.
that you're going to come out with.
I want it to look pretty and
Yes,
fancy.
yes.
You're trying it first.
All right.
Go.
I'm not going to object to that.
Okay. Oh my god.
I
It's
mean,
like
yeah.
really pretty.
Yeah. I'm really excited for this, guys. Yeah, that's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, considering we came up with it on the fly,
Wow.
Right?
That would make me have the vanilla.
yeah, I would drink this again. I'm going to finish this actually.
Okay, good. Do we have any more questions,
Yeah,
before we
questions,
leave and bring
please.
Tim back?
Yes. How many shakes do we do a day? And which ones would be the best time throughout the day to use?
So that's totally opinion based. Me personally, I love one in the morning and I love one after a workout. I actually bring my bags, me and Roger bring our bags to the gym and they make them at the gym for us.
Ooh.
So we have them
So they're
use
fresh.
ours. Yeah.
Brand new.
They use our protein and I pay like the extra $4 for like their milk and banana and everything. But when I didn't hit a plateau, but I hit that, you know when you work out and you start getting hungry?
Yeah.
Like psychotically
Way
hungry?
hungrier, yeah.
At night. So then there was a transition. Instead of having it in the morning, I started having like avocados and egg whites in the morning, like natural fats and protein in the morning. I would have my morning shake now at night because I thought it would, and this is all hypothetical in my head, I thought it would be easier to digest that at night,
Okay.
the shake,
Right.
and it would get rid of that starvation,
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I'm working out, I'm burning like
Right.
more calories.
Right.
So, morning, noon, or night, literally.
Yeah,
like it's,
that's the great thing about it. I mean, there's really no right or wrong way to use it. You do it what works best for your schedule. I personally love starting every morning with a shake. It just it's
Yeah, it's
just
a
a
good
nice
food, yeah.
it's just a nice way to wake up and just have this awesome shake. You know, it's just so good for you.
especially with your fruits. Your
Yes.
fruits to me,
Antioxidant boost right there.
antioxidants, it's your sugars. Again, in theory, in my head, like I don't want to do any breads, fruits, and high fat after 5 p.m.
Okay.
because I'm in bed early.
Yeah.
Because I have 2 kids. So like I like to go to bed at 8, 9 o'clock with either a shake or something light. So
Right.
I'm
yeah,
not feeling
absolutely.
heavy at night. And then
Great
I love
option.
fruits in the morning.
Yeah. Definitely.
So
yeah.
this
Fruits.
would be a great one in the morning.
Yeah, this would be really good actually.
And it's pretty. Sorry.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful purple.
Did we have any more questions?
Andy wants to know, where do I get the recipes, Jenny?
Well, I post actually some on all my Instagram, Facebook, but the community,
Mm-hmm. Every day.
310 community, every day.
They're posting new recipes that they like.
But it's even on the website too.
Yeah, we have a recipe page, 310 Nutrition /recipe. But there's a ton more in the 310 Nutrition community because
Yeah.
they're always making
Because
them.
they're us.
Yeah.
Like, it's me and her, like, let's randomly.
yeah.
give me a
We
zero.
have recipes coming from 45,000 people. So, I mean, there's a huge variety.
Totally.
Michelle wants to know, is there any samples we could get?
That's a good question. I'll answer that. the 310 Nutrition Starter Pack that you're seeing on there. You can basically try everything we have in there, including the 310 Lemonade and the
Great
310
products.
Juice, which we'll go over in a second. 310 Juice is it's just like loaded. You couldn't get this many nutrients unless you ate a ton of veggies and fruits, and you couldn't do it. It's in there. A lot of the women in the community mix the 310 Juice with the vanilla, which I do too, and they call it the Fruity Pebble Shake because it tastes fruity, it tastes great.
Wow.
This is one of our
You have
newest,
a
most
ton in here.
ton.
Raspberry, cranberry, strawberry, carrot, blueberry, pomegranate. Oh my god.
It's endless. You can go for days. All the stuff
That's
that's put in there.
awesome.
It's just packed with nutrients, right? So and
I
that's
haven't received this at my house yet.
some of our newer
Gonna take
products.
this one.
Yes, it's all yours. And the big thing, a big one too, one of our most popular
Lemonade.
drinks now is the 310 Lemonade. For hydration, a lot of people can't drink a lot of water. Tell them how important water is to weight loss.
I drink over a gallon a day, and my nutritionist always said the water at the gym doesn't count. So I take a shaker with me at the gym, and I put one of those in there so it doesn't count as my water. And then I'm weird. I carry a gallon of water with me throughout the day to make sure I finish it.
It's good.
I'm that person.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
With a huge gallon, but now when I'm at the gym, I have to use these. Yes,
Totally.
in my shaker.
People love it. And some people can't drink a gallon of water a day. They literally feel like they're drowning. A lot of people
I
don't
hate
like water.
I hate it.
And this is the way it'll get your hydration, which will also, there has appetite suppressing ingredients in it. But overall, a lot of times when you're hungry too, you're dehydrated.
Yeah.
So drinking a lot of water is super important, and that's where 310 Lemonade. And the beautiful thing is the offer that we did, because Jenny was kind enough. We've known each other a long time. She's been with 310 a long time. Kind enough to do this feed with us. She gave an
This
amazing
is on a
offer.
whim.
Yeah, on a whim.
We're here. I'm here for a photo shoot to show off my new post-baby body. It's super exciting. But we were just talking about Facebook and how we have all these fans that are interested in products and how we sell and like what we sell and why. So we just were like, why don't we just go on and start answering questions and give them kind of like a reason to buy it to see for themselves.
Totally.
And that's a promotion.
Yeah, and so what you're getting, we came up with the 80% off offer, $19. You're also going to be registered for our health coaches, personal trainers, and nutritionists. You'll be able to book time to see her to learn overall eating. So that in itself is worth the $19. Plus, you'll get a shaker cup just like this, and you'll get to try basically every product we have, except for we have limited time flavors that are private reserve to come and go.
Yeah.
Kind of like McDonald's McRib, but we do a healthy version,
The
right?
way.
The opposite of McDonald's McRib.
Yes.
So we have seasonal flavors as well. So 310 Lemonade and 310 Juice will also come in your starter kit that we did on a whim as a heavy discount. We would never do a feed like this without giving you guys huge value back.
Yes.
So you're going to get a ton of value in that $19 starter kit offer. And
Because it's going to sell itself, honestly. So we're just trying to get these out there so you try them. So it sells itself. Because you're going to love them just like I love them and everyone else loves them. And this is going to hopefully become part of your nutrition, your daily nutrition. Remember, it's not a diet.
It's lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. It's a nutrition-based protein. It's not supposed to, it's just, I don't know. It's part of my life now. So it's like, that's what it's about. It's not to think like, I'm doing it, you are going to lose weight, but I'm doing it just to, lose the 10 pounds and move on. No, you're going to do it.
To stay healthy.
To
Don't
stay
lose that-
healthy.
Those 10 pounds, maintain that weight loss, stay
Yes.
healthy.
Get the nutrition, get the vitamins, get the antioxidants. Like, there's just so much in there. The amino acids, all of it.
And you talked about lifestyle, that's a big one. Sometimes people say, if you stop drinking the shakes, are you going to gain the weight back? The truth they should be asking, if I ate the way I ate before, will I gain the weight back? The answer is yes.
Yeah.
So we have more questions. What's the next question?
Cindy wants to know, if you're adding ingredients such as fruit and veggies, how many calories should I try and stick to?
Oh, I'm not a calorie person.
When you eat like Jenny, and you eat, when she said you're not eating anything out of a package, you're eating whole foods, you're Xing complex you're Xing simple carbs and eating complex carbs. You don't have to calorie count as much. We have on 310 Nutrition /recipe dozens of shakes under 400 calories with all these beautiful foods in them.
So me right now, because I want to gain muscle, I'm trying to maintain. So I eat a whole avocado a day. Avocado is high in fat. High in calories, I should say. But because it's natural fats, it burns a lot easier. It's not stored. Same with nuts and almonds. I will eat them throughout the whole day. I feel full, I feel great, and I'm still able to maintain my weight. And it amazes me because I would have like 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah. Be hungry.
Yeah.
An hour later.
Yeah. Hungry, starving, and the bread is less calories, and it's just it's funny when your body starts eating natural foods, fruits, veggies. Like I have no idea how many calories I take in a day, but because I stay as natural as I can, the weight comes off.
I mean, it came off quick.
Yeah, and I still have more to lose, but I'm now at a part where gain muscle, lose fat. Like so, I eat steaks, I eat more chicken, I'm eating like sushi. I'm able to now start eating these things again, but staying this weight because I have the shakes, I have my avocados, my almonds, I don't have the carbs, the sugars, the white sugar. Something to be said about that.
Well, we got another question. What is it?
Will wants to know, is this good for men?
Totally.
Yeah.
Same.
It's same.
Absolutely.
Both, men and women both need good nutrition.
I drink it every day. I'm a man. I helped create the company. I'm a co-founder of the company. I'm a man. And so yes, it is great
Absolutely.
It is great for men. So what's the next question?
What's your favorite stuff to put in the shakes, JWoww?
I love peanut butter and banana and almond milk, but I just learned from Sierra cashew milk, so that's pretty amazing. I'm more of like the chocolate, I'm like classic chocolate peanut butter. Anything chocolate and peanut butter, I'm obsessed with. But now that they have the salted caramel, I'm probably gonna be still peanut butter and banana and chocolate in there, but with the salted caramel. Yeah, man.
Haley wants to know how much powder comes in a bag. Is it a month's worth or more or less?
28 servings total, so it'll last you a couple weeks if you drink 2 shakes a day.
It's 4 weeks.
Yeah, so 4 weeks, 1 shake a day, so 2 bags.
Yeah, 2 bags.
2 bags. And here's, we get a question a lot. People say, hey, but a shake costs $2 each, and a bag would cost $60. The truth is, this is a redistribution of a current spend. The question is, what are you choosing to consume? It's not an extra spend. So when you're replacing a $6 McDonald's meal with a
$2 shake.
$2 shake, and even when you add all these other veggies and all these great things in it, say even a $4 shake, it's where do you choose to spend your money on what you consume.
Yeah.
So in the end of the month, we've done some
Starbucks
calculations.
is more expensive.
Yeah.
Totally. And you're actually, if people say, I'm strapped and I can't get it, if you're tight on cash, this saves you money at the end of the month.
Yeah.
It's not a cost, it's a redistribution of a current spend. So the
It's
question
very
is,
fancy for saying, put your money where it's worth it to you.
yes.
Is it worth in that McDonald's drive-through, or is it worth
You're already spending.
Not McDonald's.
not McDonald's, or is it worth it to actually spend less and eat better?
Yes.
Totally, that's the key. That's the big thing. That's where 310 Nutrition, where we started, is there's a big gap in the marketplace for a healthy, clean shake, because most shakes they take the shortcut. You know how easy it is to make a good shake when you add sugar, when you add fructose, when you add sucralose, when you add artificial ingredients? It's extremely easy.
But that causes the crashes. That causes the fat to be stored because that's unnatural. And then you got people kind of addicted to that because that crash, so you want to drink more.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna fiend for
They
more
need it
sugar.
to keep feeling better.
Yeah, and then you're not gonna lose weight and see the results because you're gonna be eating like ice cream or candy after to feel the same as you do after you drink the shake.
Totally. So we're doing a live feed right now too. So Jenni, we know you just had another baby, and your comeback was huge. You looked amazing at the VMAs the other night.
Oh, thank you.
I
was
love that.
channeling Elvira.
Ooh, you looked awesome though.
Thank you.
So Jenni knows how to get her body back in shape quickly. You could see the education she gave you is huge. So I
But I learned it from you guys.
Totally.
So, listen, I've known Tim for years. We used to go out to dinner in LA years ago, and he would take me to these really nice restaurants. Not nice as in pricey, nice as in vegan, vegetarian, clean, whole food restaurants. And he'd be like, this is all you have to do.
I even took you shopping one
He
day.
took me shopping at Whole Foods, and I'd be like, come on, let's go get pizza. And he'd be like, no, this is all you have to do. And he was like, we were walking down every aisle, and he literally would be like, fruits, vegetables, I don't care how much you eat the whole freaking bag if you want. But it's different eating that whole bag of fruit than it is a bag of chips. And when you do that, and it took a while, but it finally clicked. And when I was ready to appreciate and make that lifestyle change, I then asked him, all right, so what do I do? And it's all, like I look at it as anything that comes from Mother Earth.
Totally.
You know, if it comes from the ground, you still can be a meat eater, you can still eat fish, all that, but if it comes from the ground, instead of being packaged and weird ingredient, things like that, like it's gonna be healthy. And then having the shake, to me the shake is like the icing on the cake because it's the treat, it's so nutritional, and I don't feel like when I was losing the weight, like I was suffering. And a lot of people suffer.
Totally. And
Yeah.
you know, that was a big thing
Yeah,
you just
me
nailed.
too.
That education was huge. Like you learned a lot. Look at 2 years ago, you're saying it today, just like when we were walking through there.
Yeah, I wasn't ready though.
But it sticks and you learn it, right? So
Yeah.
you're like, you totally are eating, and you've had the most amazing transformation.
Thank you.
From after having a baby to look like this is incredible.
Thank
So and
you.
then you get people say, hey, well, I can't walk with the owner of a nutrition company to teach me, or I don't have what you have because they think that you have resources that other people
He
don't.
cut the cord. I had to do it on my own. He cut
Totally.
the cord. He told me what to do, like I'm telling you guys.
That's right.
And the only issue is, are you going to do it or are you not going to do it? That's
Yeah.
what it becomes. It's what you want. Like I really, really wanted this. I wanted to feel like I did 10 years ago. I wanted to be able to keep up with my 2 kids. I had basically no more excuses. People make excuses all the time. So that's what I did. I stopped making excuses. I said, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it.
And
I didn't need his hand. He told me what to do, like I'm telling you. And I did it.
And that's a big thing is it's the information. So at 310 Nutrition, when you call and you talk to a rep or you go in our community, that's why we have certified nutritionists, real personal trainers to speak to you and educate you because the lifestyle is part of the process.
Yeah.
So you'll have access to all the same information as her right in the 310 Nutrition community. And with the starter kit, you also will be part of our program where you can book a time with a personal trainer or a nutritionist at 310 Nutrition and get this information.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, you know what? I think
we've been on a long
Yeah.
time.
we've been on. I think we said
Forever.
it. I'm proud of like my transformation. I just honestly wanted to go on my Facebook to thank 310 Nutrition, thank Tim, thank everyone that helped me along this journey, and I can't wait to show more. I'm going to be doing so much more fitness, nutrition on my YouTube channel and with Nicole Snooki because we're about that lifestyle for our children now, and this was just to show all my fans what I did to lose the weight and that you guys can do it too. And hopefully you guys will enjoy me on my next journey.
Totally. And the link's on there, so
Where do you get that starter pack again?
the starter pack. The link is right on the live feed.
Yeah.
So we heavily discounted it. You have everything there, so you'll try everything from the 310 tea to all of our flavors to the 310 lemonade, 310 juice. You'll get the shaker cup. It's all in there. So yeah, thanks for your time for
Enjoy
watching.
it, guys.
Absolutely.
And good
See
luck
ya.
on your lifestyle change if you decide to make one.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye.